Howdy neighbors, it's Sako Toomey, also known as Cass Voigt. I write horror and I'm a witch and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. So if you are looking to market yourself as an author, please stop by my channel sometime. I've got playlists and everything. I'd love to see you. Tonight, what we are doing is... Hey Laura, how's it going? We're doing Fanfics and Chill. So the way Fanfics and Chill usually works is that we don't do sprints per se. We just write and continue talking. That is usually a thing. Oh, thank you, darling. Hold on a second. My husband is helping me with things. Oh, Mint Ghost is also going to bed soon, but stopping by. Left me a like. I appreciate that. Hi, Jennifer. It's so good to see you. Also, Mr. Sako is coming back with a cable for me.
So this one will make it so you can plug that hard drive directly into the iPad.
That is amazing. Upgrading me all over the place. Upgrading me all over the place. For my birthday, on April 30th, it was available to order the M1 iPad Pro. He got me the 11-inch. It's got 128 gig and an M1 chip, which is kind of amazing. So, and my dad got me an Apple Pencil to go with it, which is actually in the pocket of my hoodie right now. I guess I should take it out of my hoodie and put it on my iPad. Yeah. And there we go. Mr. Sako isn't quite as cute as my Mr. Brown, but he's a cutie. Why, thank you. You are going to make so much awesome art. I agree. I totally agree. I'm going to make all kinds of really cool art. And the video taking that I usually do on my iPhone, I think I'm now going to do on my iPad because it's got center stage and it's got a 120 field wide angle on the front camera, which is nuts. Super nuts. Oh, why thank you, darling. I feel very loved. I feel extremely loved. Because apparently my sister-in-law was like, why do you always give her hand-me-downs? Why don't you ever buy her anything new? And so he bought me the new iPad Pro, which is astounding and astonishing, and I can't wait to use it to its full ability. And I ordered a case that was... I do use Procreate for drawing, which is one of the reasons why I'm so excited. I ordered the screen protector that feels like paper. So hopefully it will feel better than currently the brand new nib on a super glass screen. editing a Victorian Gothic romance short story to submit to a different anthology. Do the editing to the thing magic. Yes, I was trying to make a rhymey rhyme and it wasn't working out. You've missed it since your iPad broke. How did it break? Did you drop it? That sounds tragic. Hi, Devin. It's lovely to see you. I did pop the link into the Fanfics and Chill group, but there wasn't a lot of warning. I only gave 5 minutes warning because my date night ran kind of long tonight. Because iPad things. And MODOK. I would like to put this back. There we go. And I would like to put this cord somewhere where I won't mistaken it for things. There we go. It will be fine. Everything will be fine. So, the screen doesn't work anymore. It acts like someone is just pressing it all over and it opens all the apps over and over. Oh no, I've had it for like 6 years. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, they like to make their shit obsolete like in no time. So 5 years is like max life. And I suspect I will have top of the line for the next like 5 years. And then they'll come out with something better. Yeah, rip iPad. Holy cow. That is craziness. Oh my gosh. So I'm using this magnetic eyeliner, right? And the tricky part is that it is kind of sticky, and I have Asian eyes, which means I have a lot of like skin on the top part of my eyeball. So every once in a while it'll stick if I open my eyes too wide. So I gotta watch out how I open my eyes. I gotta watch out. So normally we don't do sprints for this sort of thing. However, that said, do we want to do sprints for our fanfics? Is that a thing we want to do? Or, especially since there's a bunch of people going to bed, do we just continue to chat? Do we just continue to chat? I think it's this one. It is this one. I was wearing eyelashes earlier tonight on Liz. It's short for Lizard. Her stream. And I super love her SN. Her SN it's short for Lizard. I strongly recommend going to her channel and like checking her out. She is full of cute. And she's in Minnesota, and every once in a while her accent will peek out. It'll peek out just a little bit. So I have given you an option A and an option B. What do you guys want to do? Creaky pop. Creak pop snap. Also, I want to get myself a drink. Oh my gosh, it is a chatty. It is a chatty. I am the chatty Cathy. And Mint has no preference. Jennifer wants the chatty. Yep, chatty is fine. Devin coming to the rescue yet again. It's short for Lizard's channel in the chat. Go check her out. She's super fun. Also, she is leaving the prompt open until tomorrow, until about 6 o'clock tomorrow. So if you would like to partake in the promptathon session that we did today, she is leaving submissions open for a day. Yay, you subbed to her. That's awesome. Looks like stuff I'm into, yeah. She is chock full of fun. Oh my gosh. Aren't you in bed? Or did you go to bed and now you're awake? No, you haven't slept. You should go to bed. And Jennifer just subbed as well. I am glad that she is getting some new love. She is grossly underappreciated, I think. I am gonna be right back. Where's my BRB? BRB! Because I need a drink. I need a drink. Also, check out my robot legs. Robot legs. Robot legs. Okay. I don't know why I have this. I thought I'd be listening to music, but I'm not going to be listening to music. Paja. Nice. Reminds me of Neon Genesis for some reason. Yeah, because it kind of looks like the Neon Genesis legs. I get it. My research rabbit hole has left me sad and miffed at the state of the world. Yes. My husband was. I mentioned that you were doing some research on certain topics, and my husband basically said a Bill Burr quote along the lines of, "Oh, it's just like San Francisco. Boston is just like San Francisco, only with racism." So my former high school made our local news, and not for a real good thing. Oh, what did it make the news for? Should I make you a mod so that you can do the things? I think I closed my thing. I can open my thing. Medium worth of whites in Boston. Yep, medium worth. That's gross. That's super gross. Oh my gosh, come on, open. Come on and open. Sorry, that took more effort than it needed to. But I am the little product placement for tonight. Some amber hard cider. For I have been drinking uppers all day, and now for the downers. $8. I know, it's terrible. Oh, you're already wrenched. Of course I wrenched you. Of course I have. And I'll share the screen and everything. It'll be great. Yeah, I'm sorry, MK. Sadly, and DC is not much better. Seriously, it's another Brahmin sort of city. It's like a Hellfire Club equivalent. Sometimes the search for verisimilitude just leads to sadness. Yes. It is disheartening. My lip stuff has dried. It is good. I'm not leaving lipstick all over my can. It is good. So, I have some oracle cards, and I have some tarot decks, and I have my book launch planner. We could talk about any number of fun things. Why can't you drink, my friend? Are you too young? Because certainly if that were your picture, dear friend, though I did see your Instagram, I'm pretty sure it was you. Which might be an actual picture of you. Maybe, possibly. It could be, in which case you're super cute and maybe not old enough to drink. Or you're pregnant. That could also be a thing. I know you have a wee one. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you are of age. So saith the wenches in my graduating class. Like a third of my class was pregnant or had a child recently, or there was one woman who, like, she got out of the hospital that day and, like, took her baby with her up on stage. Oh, liver issue. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, it's from 2018. I see. Well, the size of the glasses dwarf the size of the face, so it looks like a 5-year-old. But if I look real close, maybe it looks like an adult, maybe. It's getting resolved through the liver thing, though. The liver thing. Yeah, the liver heals pretty fast. I think we're the same age. That would be nuts. MK told me yesterday that 39 was middle-aged. Is 39 middle-aged? Also, nothing ages you like a child. Nothing ages you like a child. I'm told that sometimes I can pass for early, I think after 40, right? I'll probably last longer than 80 years. That's the goal. Depends on life expectancy. That's true. I could, get in a terrible car accident and not make it out. That could happen any day. You look young too. I only knew your age because you said it once on Savvy's stream. Yes. Because it was my birthday recently. That's why. Yes. I'm going to get old all at once. That is going to be a thing. I am wondering, did you know that Pamela Smith, the illustrator for the Rider-Waite Smith deck, grew up in England and Jamaica? Oh, and was influenced by Jamaican and African folklore. No kidding. And Devin was resurrected at 40. So are you? So does that mean that you are a mere 5 years old? 3 years old? I don't know how old you are. You gotta be 3 years old. If you were resurrected at 40. And Pamela Smith went to Pratt, apparently. Isn't that a thing? Also, she didn't get credit for the longest time. She did not get credit for the longest time. I just took off this hoodie, and that was silly of me. For the AC is cranking. Smith also painted and illustrated books from Bram Stoker and Yeats while illustrating her own books on Jamaican stories. That's not so. Yes. For Bram Stoker and Yeats while illustrating her own stuff. I don't know if that was supposed to be a link. I feel young, like I feel like I'm a teenager. I do not feel like a teenager anymore, and thank God for that. Yeah, I think I read about her. She was treated so badly for a long time. The link isn't copying for some reason. I bet you the link is too long. If you want to send it to me on the Book of Faces, I can share the screen and we can see the horror that is your high school and what crime they have committed. And then we can dishearten MK just a little more. Just a little more. Because I still got your window open. I still got your window open. It might be a character cap. That could be a thing. School prank, huh? That's going to be cool. But the senior prank is like a thing, though, isn't it? Our prank sucked. It was ridiculous. I don't even remember what it is. It was so poor. Share screen. Here we are. Ripley High School seniors suspended for West Virginia. I guess it's going to be a video. All right. I don't think I shared the audio. But my speaker is open, so it should be fine.
WSAC News Channel 3, 5:30 edition.
It is that time of the year. High school seniors are preparing to walk across the stage and get their diplomas. But just like other students all across the country, there were some seniors at Ripley High School who pulled a prank. As News Channel 3's John Lowe explains, administrators say now they have to pay for the consequences.
Students say it's been years since a senior prank has been pulled at Ripley High.
It's something to be fun and to show love and support for our school, for our last to come out with a big bang before we leave Ripley High School.
So to follow in the tradition of many schools across the country, the seniors pulled a prank Wednesday night. Saran wrapping at the senior hallway, stacking solo cups near the gym entrance, and putting a folding table, banner, and an elliptical on the roof.
I mean, we've got so much taken away from us this year, and we wanted to really have fun on our last, week, really, so we wanted to go out with a bang.
When they arrived at school Thursday morning, they saw their principal cleaning up the mess.
I feel like the whole reaction that morning was just a little bit overboard.
Jackson County Superintendent Blaine Hess says that the students have been suspended by the school, even though their last day of class was Friday. He says while serving suspension, they will participate in graduation activities next week.
I think he just took it too far. This could have been a learning lesson for the students, but he just took it a little too far. Nothing major, no destruction of property. They didn't vandalize anything. They just, wanted to make a mark.
But even with suspension, class president Ben Smith says it's not going to be a problem.
I think, honestly, to be 36 of all of us being friends, he's not punishing us. It's going to be fun.
John Lowe, WSAZ, News Channel 3, Ripley.
So,
yeah, that's ludicrous. Oh, here we go. Yeats was the one who introduced her to the Order of the Golden Dawn and thought that she met Arthur Edward Waite, and through that she met Waite, and Waite commissioned her for the tarot cards. For those who don't know, Order of the Golden Dawn is a subsection of magic workers. Be they mages or chaots or I don't know. I don't know what they refer to themselves as. I really like Fox and Compass's video about tarot. I have a Waite deck. I want the Dame Darcy, Alice in Wonderland Death Note. I have a Robin Wood deck that I throw. I have my own deck, like the one that I drew, which is my shadow deck. And apparently, for those who have purchased the deck that are not me, I Googled my own deck and I saw someone has been reviewing tarot decks and my deck was one of them and said, this shadow deck is shadowy as fuck. And I was like, yes, it is. And I have this deck that I use for storytelling specifically. And I got a new cloth that I can use with them. Isn't that cute? Here, put the hands on either side. Yeah. Isn't it cute? I subscribe to a couple of witchy boxes, and every once in a while I'll get something like a cute cloth or a Ouija board or something. First high school had senior pranks. Second one I went did not have any. Probably because they were afraid of... See, I don't get... See, the senior prank wasn't that severe. I thought that was an apt senior prank was what they did, what those kids did. And for the principal to react the way he did was, yeah, very, very unprofessional. Not a big deal, right? Drawing a tarot card would be so much fun. I also have a self-care deck. Oh my gosh. Which I think is in here. Oh, maybe it's not. Oh, no, it is. It's hiding under a candle. I have the Mystic Mondays deck, which is a self-care deck. Do you want to see my deck? Okay, hold on. For one, I can send you the link. I do like that when I Google it, all the art comes up, and they are often graphics that I did not make. Close that. So here is the link to the deck, and I will grab the deck, which is sitting right over here. I still haven't released the book on it. One of these days I'll finish it. I swear I will. But here's the back. Oh my gosh. Yeah. The Light Eater's Tarot. My Two of Swords. This is the same character who is on the moon. She's my moon character, my androgynous. Also, my Wheel of Fortune. Death. Which is not what I thought I would draw for Death, but here we are. I drew it for Death. My Devil card, as it were. Actually, I have a picture of MK in here. Let's see if I can find my picture of MK. starting to see my royals. There he is. Ta-da! Handsome double. My old boss, who is quite the gardener. I would not be surprised if she started a farm. But that is the Light Eater's Tarot. Oh, the Hermit. Yeah, it's actually the main character in my novel, my currently published novel. Oh my God, where is she? Here, Hermit, Hermit, Hermit. There's my dad. This is the Emperor. My husband. Oh my gosh, where is she? I'm going to get to the end of this stack and then I'm going to find her. Is she the last card? She is. She was the last fucking card. All right, so this is Panda getting some coffee from her drone and checking the weather and the time. She is a hacker and uses technology in her magic. I am going to read it soon. Yeah, Hope's Chest. I'm going to read it soon. I was telling my husband about your book a couple of days ago. Oh, thank you. About how it's hacking and magic and stuff. Yeah. So that is my hermit, is Panda. And she is wearing a anti-static bracelet. And she is in her underwear because static is detrimental to the setup that she has. So no static, underwear only. Besides, she is very much a hermit. Gotta stay grounded. I know, right? Oh, there's another card in here. Oh, there's my moon. Yeah. Da-da-da-da. There's my deck. I thought I was going to take it down after a year and then upload a better version, but I have not done that yet. I have a couple of cards that I want to redraw. Yeah. Such is the life. So about this self-care deck, let's pull a card. So there's the back. I'm going to read Hope's Chest this weekend. Oh, in between pulling my hair out during the deconstruction and the rewrite of my book. Oh, I'm honored that you would read my work while you're rehashing your own book. Jeez. I hope you like it. I hope it's a quick read. Even though it's like 75,000 words. All right. We got the moon. Fancy that. So in my deck, the moon is a warning. However, the moon, this book explains things in a much more genteel way. Abstract, here we go. Abstract and surreal, the moon illuminates our shadow selves, the parts of ourselves that are ruled by the subconscious. They are brought to light by our dreams and fears, often projecting insecurities onto the people and scenarios in our lives. The more aware we become of our unconscious, the more we are able to identify whether we are acting from our irrational thoughts or our conscious minds. Go beyond the surface and dive deep to resolve your inner issues. Your intuition will guide you even when it doesn't seem to make any sense. Psychic forces are at play, with illusions unraveling to reveal the truth. It can be hard to decipher between what is real and what is imagination, but it is all connected. Pay close attention to your dreams and listen to your gut instincts. Your weaknesses are also your best strength. Dun dun dun. Also, Minkos wishes you luck with your edits, because you're doing some like crazy developmental stuff, which I can totally respect because I am at that stage with Flambeau. Totally get it. Totally get it. So that is the way that we take care of ourselves. Also on the inside of the box, kind of cute, huh? I like the way the box is like designed, like kind of holographic-y and got little eyeballs. And it's kind of got like a gap so you can see the foil that's on the rim of the cards. It's kind of cute. I wish I could have gotten foil on my cards. However, they did not offer foil on tarot cards. They only offered foil on playing cards. So I might make a playing card size. Maybe, possibly, maybe. I know, they are pretty, aren't they? I always feel like the moon is a warning as well. Or it may be like an uncertainty or like almost full of secrets and stuff. Not always good secrets. Yeah. And the moon isn't inherently evil. Right? The moon is, and it is a matter of intuition, and it is a matter of mystery and all of those wacky things, right? Excuse me. I find when I read it, sometimes pops up and someone doesn't want to know what's true. Yeah, sometimes. It always depends on what cards are surrounding it in a reading. For me to say, what they're thinking about. what their self is, especially if I'm doing a Celtic cross. Which I don't do a lot of anymore. I think because in situations like this, where I'm on in the middle of the night and I'm just like, blabbering on to whoever will talk back, I will throw cards for free for whoever will wander in and once cards read, almost always regarding a lover or a prospective lover. That is easily the most popular question, is usually involving a unrequited love. And yes, for sure, yeah. So I got a bunch of new like BOSs. I got this guy at my local grocery store. They have been doing they sell journals very much like this, all the paper blanks series that are based on medieval texts. This guy specifically says 1736 leather scripture book published in Hof, Germany by Johann Gottlieb Fierling, a popular publisher of scientific, theological, and philosophical materials. Oh, there is Nightbot pimping out my book. I apologize. And then I couldn't help, but this came up on a Facebook ad of all places. And I thought it would work really well for shadow work, which I haven't done shadow work in freaking dog's age. Though some seem to confuse shadow work. I mean, there is introversion and introspection that comes with shadow work. Yeah, they're journals. Currently, so some of our most powerful books are just like gimmicky as fuck. This is my Book of Mirrors, and Full of Terrors, and it is from Game of Thrones. It was part of a loot crate. And it's funny because there's another chaot in my chaot group that uses the same book for her Book of Mirrors, which I think is adorable. Oh no! And then I guess I could just show off all my books. I have many, many books. This just came in a box that I received like 2 days ago, I think. Had a bunch of Magic Awaits You sort of gimmicky stuff like stickers and whatnot. Christina Poe. Holy crap. You're so late. It is okay. Hello and good night. Yes. Are you going to bed? because it is past your bedtime, young lady. If you are still here, yeah, if we're still here, you aren't late. Indeed. I like the handmade ones. This was supposed to be a hedge writing journal, because World Tree, you know. And it's like hand stamped, but actually cut to size. And then I decided to do my hedge writing journal digitally. And then this guy, which is all my witchy business stuff, like my Wichita with Tag stuff. This guy is my Agrosomnia. Which is Latin for dreams of the fevered mind, by the by. Which is not what things are like these days, but and then my grimoire, which is a Ravenclaw journal that I bought at Harry Potter World. It is much past my bedtime. We have been watching a movie and The Masked Singer. Oh, I guess I can remove this. No, remove. Stop screen. There we go. Now I can read things. Date night style, our first in a while, where we just chilled and actually watched a movie. What? Heart. That's a fair point. So, and you might be wondering what the difference between like a Book of Mirrors and a Book of Shadows and a grimoire. They are all three different books. A Book of Shadows is probably what you are most familiar with. It is basically a journal of one's journey. This usually includes notes that they would take on certain topics. And I don't know what's in my BOS these days. I don't even know what's in my BOS. I have a section that is journaling. I used like metallic colored inks for my journaling things, and then I filled it real fast. I did my pages kind of fancy. My shrine, my bones. I have a page reserved for Gorlak, who is actually sitting way the fuck back there that you can't see. He guards the living room. But it's basically notes and a journal. Book of Mirrors gets scientific about it. So you essentially you take your notes, you do your research, you basically walk through what you intend on doing for your spell. You cast your spell, you talk about what you did to cast the spell, you talk about what the benefits were, what the drawbacks were, what worked, what didn't. And this is easily my most useful book. It has basically the rough draft of all of my hedge writing stuff, and rough drafts of all of my spells. The most recent being the one that I did for BC, which was she found out that her roommate was a dangerous man and had hurt several people, and she felt like she was in danger, so I banished him with a spell bottle, and within 2 hours he was out and not welcome back. So he found somewhere else to be. So that was like all the proof I needed. So far, like all the spells that I've cast in the past like 2 years have been like super effective. And then sometimes I don't have a spell to cast and I just want to do the ritual. Like the ritual baths and the burning of the incense and the, lotions and oils and stuff like that. Yeah, I read about what she said about him. Terrible. I'm so glad she's safe now. I'm so glad she's safe now, too. She hasn't been feeling so hot. But I do hope that she feels better by the coming Monday, I hope. It would be nice. Oh my gosh. So many books. And the funny part, so you guys might know Bonnie. I'm trying to remember what her SN is. Bonnie for Life or something like that. She sent me a journal along with a box of like goodies for Christmas and for solstice rather. And I've been keeping a thing of, oh my gosh, of Nagchampa incense in with my candles and stuff. And I threw this in the bag just to kind of get it out of the way. And now the book smells like incense. It smells wonderful, and I might actually write in it. So yeah, I'm glad that BC is safe again, and I do hope she gets some help soon, because I can only do so much from where I am, right? So I don't want to have to lift my hand to alter her reality more than I have, obviously. Has anyone else felt weird energy because it's Gemini season, or is it just weird in the past few days? It is not Gemini season. It is Taurus season. So that might be why. And it is also eclipse season. And Mercury is about to go into retrograde, or Gatorade, as some fondly call it. I know a lot of people I know are actually having some issues. Yeah. Yeah, I have my seasons all wrong. Witches, taking notes, books, incense, prolonged rituals. MK, write some shit on a notepad exe instance and then laugh until I forget about it, and then my computer reboots on its own. That is a chaotic way of looking at things. Absolutely. My prolonged rituals are usually pretty quick. My recent one was putting together a spell bottle. I wouldn't call it a ritual. It's more like a kitchen thing. Oh shit, yeah, retrograde, yeah. Mercury specifically in retrograde. Moving away from us. Oh man. I keep having to pop my lower back. I have a spell bottle from a friend on my desk. That is awesome. My spell bottles aren't nice. They are potent magic for dark things. I did a binding and a banishing on Juan, I think his name was. What the heck is happening here? My eyeballs are being all wrinkly. My eyeballs are being all wrinkly. Well, it seems that some people should be going to bed, like Mint Ghost and Christina Poe and the like. And maybe Jennifer as well. Bedtime. Yeah, you should go to bed. Yeah, absolutely. I'm probably going to stay up and write for a little bit. Thank you all for joining me tonight. If you liked this video at any point, please hit the like button. If you would like to see more streams like this or whatever, possibly subscribe, maybe comment and let me know that you want more streams like this. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Imagine having a sleeping rhythm. I know, right?